Hello, my friends. Happy Tuesday to you and Happy New Year! It's another year, it's another day, it's another chance for all of us to be more, to live for more, and to find more. And today's program, we have a lot of talking about. We have a lot of the craziness that is going on in the world, from what's going on at the Vatican. Head guy just resigns. Yeah, right ahead of these big investigations that are going down in February because of the sexual misconduct where they're abusing all the kids. Critical February meeting on the sexual abuse at the Vatican, the Holy See as they call it, and the head guy, the dude that's supposed to be the face of the Vatican, he's gone, and so is his deputy. I hope you had a nice new year. I hope you did. I hope you had some fun doing all sorts of nice things. I hope you didn't get too silly. I couldn't because, I had my surgery 2 months ago. Out of the blue, all of a sudden it got infected. So I've been dealing with this. That's all right. It's okay. It's a new day and it's a new life for all of us. 2019, the year of the pig, right? Not according to the New York Times, who says it's the year of the wolves because of what's going on in the political climate. But that's not what this is about. This program's not just about what's going on, the government shutdown, and how many people that are forced to work and their furloughed pay, or the fact that, now they're freezing their pay, and that, the government still hasn't. Well, we hired these people, right? Get your act together, government. Get it together. Last night was the big Illuminati Ball. Yeah, that's right. They were selling tickets for like $200 to $400. This Cynthia Von Beulah was bringing sexy back. I got this, Rick Satterstead sent me this email. It was an Illuminati ball. It was weird. Here's some pictures. A new discovery of beetles. Yeah, 3 of them, which freaked me out a little bit, right? Because it's named after the dragons from Game of Thrones. And these beetles reminded me a lot of the Gothard Tunnel. Those scarab beetles, those 3 beetles, and they're showcasing this. But today I'm really excited because of that flyby, right? The flyby. I did my show about Uranus. Yeah? Remember that show? Right, where everybody was telling me how childish I am because I'm pronouncing it wrong. Well, I'm sorry. That's the way I've always pronounced it. And I'm not pronouncing it wrong. It's a Mandela effect. It's always been Uranus. If you have a problem with Uranus, you should go see a doctor. The flyby. It happened at 12:33 a.m. right after we celebrated the New Year here in New York, and the ball dropped, right? The probe, the New Horizons probe, that thing that has been linked to this channel, which I've talked about for years. It arrives at its destination, but Ultima Thule, which a lot of people in the comment section are like,
Daniel, did you know that that's what started the Nazi Party? I cannot believe that you are not on this. How did you not know that Fuel was the Fuel Society? Based in Germany, it was the occult society, which later became the Nazi Party.
So I hope you buckled up, people, because it's the new year, 2019. Let's first talk about this Illuminati ball. Okay, so I got an email last night. I got an email from Rick Satterstead, and he says, check this out. And I'm reading this New York Post article, and it's spooky, okay? It's weird. I mean, they're titling it the Illuminati Ball, right? So, I mean, there's got to be something to this. There's got to be something, because it's like right out in the open. The symbolism is everywhere. You can't get away from it. I don't have to tell you that. I don't have to show you a bunch of pictures. I mean, from the government to corporations, it's everywhere, right? We're inundated with symbolism, and it's a form of control. It's a weird day. Like 2019 is going to be the year where everybody is going to be spied on in a way like never before. Take a look at China. That's all I got to say. What's going on over there in China is incredibly disturbing. Incredibly disturbing. Not to mention the fact that Christians are being persecuted over there like never before. I've talked about this, but it's getting worse. A prominent Christian figure, he was just arrested. Just arrested, and so were his followers because they wanted to celebrate Christmas. What's going on? Why do governments try to come in and dictate whether or not you can seek more in your life? Or whether you can celebrate a faith in your life. Why do they do that? You know why? Because this world is ruled by the father of all lies, the liar, the devil, if you will. There's a dark force that's at work here, and it's trying to keep us stuck in this temporal, miserable world. But I'm here to tell you, truth of who you are is a lot greater. It's this is all part of growth, okay? It's all part of growth. Going through these hardships, going through these hard times, the things that we go through every single day in our life, they are there to get us to where we need to go. You think things are like, woe ways me. You think things are like, oh no, this is terrible. Oh, my spouse is this, or my children are that, or my boss is this. And you have all of these things coming against you, right?
I can never lose weight.
I can never do this.
I can never get a break.
All these resolutions that are made every year, all these resolutions, and people just don't understand. You can do anything you want to do, right? You can do anything you want to do. That is the power that you are endued with. And if you seek the truth, no matter what the cost, you'll find out that you can say to a mountain, you move into the sea, and it will. Because with faith, all things are possible. Trust me, that's why the channel is where it is right now. And that's why it's going to be where it's going to be by 2020. I'm predicting at least 250,000 subscribers by the summer. I hope. I know that the analytics say it's not going to happen, but you're all going to make it happen because you're all so cool, and you're going to share it around, and you're going to check that bell, and you're going to subscribe, and you can tell your friends, and you can do all that good stuff because this is the dopest, most ropest, most fire channel on YouTube. In the conspiracy realm, the niche audience that Okay, moving on. 2 weeks ago, I do a video called Judas Priest. Remember this video? I titled it Judas Priests, and I had said 2019, the false prophets will be revealed. I'm a firm believer that 2019 is going to be a year of great upheaval in religious and spiritual matters. Great upheaval. Like this, there's going to be a systematic revealing of how corrupt a lot of these organizations are. I believe that this is the year where Saturn is losing its influence. I don't know if you remember, I did my the show on Bandersnatch Netflix where I briefly touched upon the fact that there was news that Saturn was losing its rings. That's losing its rings, and I immediately thought about how that's symbolic of the influence of Satan, like that the influence of dark things in the world, negativity, evil, lies, that it's losing its influence. Especially for all the people that are here, because I know that you're seeking more and you're living for more. And you're not just listening to every little thing that you hear on YouTube and on the news. Because I gotta tell you something, there are a lot of truth channels out there that are just, and they have so many more subscribers than me, and it gets me crazy because they're just telling you, yeah, everything's going down, this is gonna happen, like as if everybody knows, You know, I do research. I only know what's out there, and then I can deduce by adding things up and following the breadcrumbs. But I don't know for sure. Like, I'm excited to hear about this ultimate fuel, which we know is based on occult nonsense. NASA, occult origins. They even had a show, or a show that's coming out, I don't know if it was canceled or whatever, I think it's called Dark Angel, about the origins of this stuff. Where these people are doing some dark, crazy things, and we're giving them how much money? I know a lot of you out there don't think that space exists, and that's okay. I know that a lot of you think that there's no such thing as aliens. You say they're demons. I'm not going to argue. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter to me. I don't believe that the organization's telling us the truth. I don't believe that our government tells us the truth all the time. It is what it is. If you want the truth, you got to seek it. You got to seek it. And you can't be living in fear. Fear is exactly what this system wants. God doesn't give us the spirit of fear because fear will keep you from reaching your potential. Fear will keep you from living your life. Fear is the reason that you're miserable. So all the channels that are, preaching fear and blah, blah, blah. When I started this channel, I felt like I was a little too, because I was a little nervous. But now I have a much stronger faith, and now I know that things are going in the right direction for us, while the world, not so much, which is why the Vatican right now, right? I said, false prophets revealed 2019. And I think it's strange that on New Year's Eve, the news comes out that Greg Burke, the chief Vatican spokesman, and his deputy resigned. They resigned. They're like, we're not going to work here anymore. Not going to work here anymore. This is like the head guy. He was like the face. He was close with the Pope. He was the face of the organization. Now he's gone. Says bye-bye. Right ahead of these investigations that are going down in February. Remember the Pope? He was so cool, so nice, so kind, so compassionate when he said, I feel for the victims, but I think that it's fake news. Basically is what he was saying. Basically was saying. Back in January of last year, he was denying these allegations. And I said, baloney. And I said, it'll come out. And it did come out in like droves. How many people were, we're talking hundreds, if not thousands of people. Records hidden away, shredded. A lot of nonsense and spooky, disgusting, perverted things was going down when people were supposed to lead you to the truth of God. Help you to find salvation because the truth sets you free, right? And what were these people doing? What was this religious institution doing? It was molesting its children, taking advantage of its children. It's perversion. And that is the root of evil in religion today. It's corrupt. The lust of money, the lust of power, right? Lust in general, the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. These are the things that mess a person up. And religion is about to get a big wake-up call. You can bet your bottom dollar on that one. I'm interested to see what's going to go down in these February clerical sex abuse trial or whatever is going on. I think it's interesting. It's the year of the pig, right? The year of the pig. And that's something else. I just thought it was strange. I saw it was strange. 2 weeks ago, I do this video. I say 2019, it's going to be these fall. And so I think that, I don't think that it's coincidental that the news came out about the deputy resign. Like, why did he resign, right? Because he knew something, right? Because he doesn't want to be the face of this thing, maybe? Or maybe because they brought somebody else in. I don't know. What's the spin going to be? We're going to see. We're going to see. The Holy See. Pfft. Holy baloney. Holy baloney, that's what I say. Doing that to children, it's terrible. And then moving them from place to place. Unbelievable. YouTube's doing some weird things. I don't know if you noticed this, by the way. A lot of you say that, I'm unsubscribed all the time. That's great, right? I was like, no big deal. Maybe it's a conspiracy. I tried blowing it off. But it happens enough times from enough people, you start to say, what is going on? You reach out to them, they say, oh, well, these are inactive accounts. So then I reach out to a couple of people and they say, no, I come to your channel every week. I watch every week. Why are they unsubscribing me? So that's baloney. But you know what I found? And you may find this too, because if you have the app, you'll have like a subscriber feed where you click on your subscriber feed, which I do all the time. I'm subscribed to really cool channels and I want to look at them. I don't want to look at Jimmy Kimmel. Guess what? YouTube They subscribed me to Jimmy Kimmel. And I thought, this has got to be an accident. I thought maybe I did it in the middle of the night by accident and I clicked on it when I was trying to click off. But then, 2 days ago, I noticed I'm subscribed to Tech Insider. I did not subscribe to Tech Insider. Oh, they're like subscribing me to channels that I don't want. So keep an eye out on that in 2019 too. Because really it's like, what are they gonna, they're gonna tell you what you like now, right? Well, they've been doing that their whole life. So why, if you have a lot of channels, you may forget that you did not subscribe to that ridiculous channel that is 100% funded by the Illuminati. A couple of people said that they don't, my voice sounds really rough. It has. I haven't been feeling well. I've been very ill. This is me putting on an act looking like I'm all happy and everything. I'm not feeling too good. Feeling not too great. Feeling not too great. I just want to say, just want to put that out there, but I'm going to feel better. I'm going to feel better, right? It is better to look good than to feel good. And Dan Yan, the Dan Dan got me these nice shirts, and I always feel good when I'm wearing the nice shirts that the Dan Dan got me because I like them very much. They have a nice shine and light. The people that are in charge, the people that are dictating how the world should be. 2019 is the year where all of that noise, right, gets to be revealed for what it really is. And as it's going to be revealed, and as we're going to hear of one scandal after another, we're going to see, this is my prediction. This is a prediction. I don't have any insight, but I'm predicting, right? Because I think it would be cool. If we're telling a story, I'm a writer. If I'm telling a story, this is the year, like even in the coming months, where you see huge upheaval in the government. I'm not saying they're going to try to get Trump out, but they're probably going to try to get Trump out when they take, when they take the floor or whatever they're taking because of this nonsense. Huge upheaval in the government, huge upheaval in the world, huge revelations in all sorts of areas of faith. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that all the corruption will be revealed because Saturn is losing its rings, okay? Satan is losing its influence. The evil in this world, the lies of this world, the corrupt and devious, terrible people in this world, they're losing their influence because this is our year, people. This is our year. This is when we start to see more, we start to feel more, we start to live for more because we did that simple thing where we turned to God and we said, teach me the truth no matter what the cost. Teach me. Don't let this guy teach me. Don't let this gal teach me. Don't listen to Jacob or any YouTuber teaching you. Sure, come to Jacob's well now and then, right? Please come for the interesting stories. Please come for the inspiration. Don't look to this guy. Don't look to this guy to tell you where to go spiritually. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm seeking because I did it on my own. And so can you. You don't need anybody to help you get there. You don't need anything to help you get there. You don't need to give money to get there. You don't need to burn incense to get there. You don't need to grow your beard or your hair or shave your hair to get there. You don't need to count beads to get there. You don't need to spin around and spin around and spin around like the whirling dervish. You don't need to do these things to get there. All you need to do is humbly, quietly, when nobody's looking, just say, I want to know. I want to know. Because this life, if you're putting your faith in these natural things, if you're putting your faith in this stuff, then guess what? When there's an electrical grid problem in New York City, you're going to think that the world's coming to an end, right? As opposed to me thinking, look at how cool that is. And look at all the people coming up with their little ideas of what they think it is. Oh, gosh. This is going to be a great year. I hope that you are all buckled up and ready for it. And I love each and every one of you, and I will talk to you soon. Please do subscribe, share it around, tell your friends, and do all that great stuff, and have the best New Year's Day ever. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.